Hey party people, it's Andrew here at SHOT 2023 with Adam at Canik, and one of the things that has been going around all the socials lately that's got me excited is this metal framed real steel.
Steel, forged for superiority.
Why would you want to add weight to a polymer frame striker fired pistol? Why would you go backwards in time, so to speak?
Backwards. So we all know, first off, in the firearms industry, anything that was once relevant will be relevant again. We know this. This is what we do. We're cycling. But the reality is we knew we had a winner. You know, last year we talked about the Rival, and it performed to every expectation we wanted it to. It won 2022 Industry Choice Awards and Ballistics Best Handgun of the Year.
And the Rival being the Canik line that's focused a little bit more on the curb feelers and fuzzy dice and the extended magazine releases and all of the competition.
The bells
focused.
and whistles, yeah, exactly. What can you do to give yourself just a little bit more of an edge? Absolutely, and do it in the confines of, the box, really, the IDPA, the IPSC. So we created that gun. It did amazing for us in terms of reviews. It was in the hands of our pro shooter, Nils Jonassen, who won countless national and world titles last year with it. Did things that have never been done with a 9mm in competitions where everybody else is running a $10,000, 40 cal.
And I shot the Mete, a couple of the Metes, and the trigger, the reset, that's the thing everybody keeps going back to. It's absolutely outstanding. It's a whole hell of a lot of gun for the price.
Right.
It's a lot of gun as it is. Like, it is out of the box. Almost everybody I talked to thought it would be a great place to start off in IDPA or IPSC. The Mete line on its own was just a really good, well-rounded, shootable, great
platform.
I keep going back to the trigger. It's the trigger and the reset is the big.
And so then what you can do is, and it's different strokes for different folks, but that flat 90-degree break, aluminum diamond cut trigger that's on the Rival is just a whole nother game. It really is feeling that very light trigger pull that is a constant clean break right at 90 degrees is something that is really unique. It takes a little getting used to, but it is a great platform to compete. So we did this, it went well, we obviously proved that the gun could compete at the top levels. But then there's always that opportunity to make it a little different and to find the preferences that you said a fuzzy dice or bell and whistle can't meet. And frankly, that's weight. And weight, we know one of the truest ways to find good weight is through metal. So what we did is we went with
steel.
Never a dull moment with you. So we went with the forged slide and then a 4140 cast frame. The casting being, people say, well, why'd you do this? If you actually do the research on the proponents of casting, and we noticed this on our CNC machines, they're actually all 4140 cast frames because it's actually the best proponent for absorbing the vibrations. And if you're going to be running in a competitive where slit times matter, where accuracy matters on another level, that real precise level, why not give yourself the best proponent? So this is now coming in at 2.67 pounds.
All that sciencey bullshit aside, though, the reason, to boil it down, the reason we do a steel frame is more mass means better recoil.
Exactly.
And tuning the alloy of the steel for better vibration mitigation, great. But the big thing is just putting that extra weight.
And there's an extra pound on it now.
If you wanted to cheap out, you could have dropped lead shot into the polymer frame. No. The reason people want to answer the original question, why do you want a steel frame in what was a polymer frame striker fire pistol? More mass, less recoil, faster pews.
Science.
And this particular one, of course, we've got slide cuts all over. We got this rad fluted barrel. Everywhere you look on this thing, there's
the level of intricacy truly is impressive. And we have the two types. We have obviously the Rival S, which is going to be the chrome finished, polished on the high points, unpolished on the low. And then we have the dark side, which is the all black. If you'll do me a favor, no. Jeez.
How about
you already
this way?
broke one. If you notice, this one's actually attached to a wire. Why is that one not attached to a wire?
Because I broke it.
Okay, at least we're gonna. So now you have the Rival S, the dark side. This is one of those things that is a just a preference. Same gun, just what do you want? Do you want chrome? Do you want black?
Do you want to be able to see after the sun strikes the surface of it?
What side of the bed did you wake up on this morning? Who peed in your Cheerios? Jesus, man.
It's bold of you to assume my boss let me sleep in a bed.
Oh, that's fair. But
Right,
yeah.
so same thing. It's obviously both of them are steel frame. This has all of the same
Exact same gun.
and
Exact same gun, just black.
It's just a different
And you know what it comes with now? This is the very first time we've had the new case. So it's a water-resistant travel case, meaning you can actually literally carry this case, put some locks on it. It's Pelican-style case, two-tiered. Comes with five optics plates, including the co-witnessing optics plate on both guns.
Okay.
Comes with the competition holster. It comes with the extra mags, the +0 aluminum base plates, mag well, everything that you need to truly set yourself up. And it's coming in. This gun, street price on this $849.99, and the chrome $899.99. I mean,
not bad.
Beat
Not
that.
bad at all. And of course, that's on these semi-custom blinged out models. The more carry-oriented line of Canik is also, people shy away from that B word, but
Right.
more affordable at the very least. Right?
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is you do not have to break the bank to have something you can truly depend on.
For sure.
And that's really kind of what we have taken as a very important mantra for the Canik team. And it goes right into what we launched today.
We call that a segue.
Yeah, we're smooth. We're good at this.
Damn, I'm
I'll just
smooth.
wait. Yeah.
I'm so smooth.
Yeah,
I got a
and
beard
so
on my
what we
hands.
have that we launched today, we know there's really two sides of the shooting industry. There's that competition. I want the weight. I want to go out and run something fast and shiny. And then there's probably, in my opinion, the most important side.
There's three sides. There's competition, there's carry, and there's IG flex.
Fair.
That's actually like 90% of the industry.
And let's be honest,
is
sometimes
IG
they all
flex.
merge together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
Yeah, so we have the micro compact. So this is the Mete MC9. The Mete MC9 comes with what the question was, what the requests were over the last couple of years to truly make the ultimate concealable pistol. So we didn't want to be first. We knew rushing to get to what we needed wasn't going to be the best way for us to do this. Oh, I'm getting there. So we said, what are the most important things? Obviously, size matters. As soon as I said it.
Subtle.
We know it's going to need to be able to be optics ready. Needs a co-witness. Needs to have capacity. So you're looking right there, 12+1. It also comes with a 15+1. 4.5 inches tall, 1.1 inches wide, and only 6.1 inches long. So it's right there in the wheelhouse of the other micro compacts that have been considered, the industry leader. So really excited about it. Comes with an inside the waistband holster. Comes with optics ready, as I said. Don't even need optics plates because it takes that micro red dot footprint, the shield footprint. And another really, really cool feature of this is, one of the biggest questions about is where can I get mags?
Yeah, right.
So, okay. So this is the 12+ running there. Go ahead and drop that mag. Now, the neat thing that nobody can figure out that we do is it's incredibly slim.
Oh,
in
you're not going to
comparison.
tell me this is going to...
There you go. Watch this. It'll take every Canik mag out there.
That's pretty legit.
So
Yeah,
a 20 round mag,
yeah.
12 rounds, a 10 rounders, it'll take it all. And that was something that was really important because ultimately when you're on the range and you want to be proficient, you want to learn, this isn't really making that much of a difference in terms, but you want loaded mags. It's just a really neat feature. And plus, if you want to have a couple extra mags on you, this is something that, it's just a cool way that Canik was yet again able to listen to what the consumer wanted and give it more. And all of this comes $399.
Not bad at all. So without being too specific about the other competitors in the space, the price, the size of this are extremely competitive with those other micro pistols. I noticed that the trigger on this feels exactly the same as
trigger.
everything
Absolutely.
else in the line. That is, it is an extremely crisp break, a really short reset with a really positive click to the reset, and then of course,
Yeah, you get that audible and you get that feeling recognition. It's going to let you know.
Like more than any other booth, you hear that that trigger breaking more often. This is fantastic. It's going to make a really big difference. There are several other competitors in this space,
Absolutely.
and like I said, the size, the capacity, the trigger, the price, all of those things make it really hard to point at one other one that does anything better.
And you know, that was it. These companies that came out with these guns did a fantastic job. A lot of them really did. I'm not trying to take that away. But as they learned, and we weren't there yet, we said, all right, stop here. What are they saying they really like about this one, but they wish it had? What do they really like about that one, but wish it didn't do? And we were able to incorporate so much of that into our design because we did wait, that now we think we have something that people are going to truly be proud to carry. They're going to feel comfortable operating it, and they can do it at a price that's not going to break the bank.
So when can I buy one?
They are going to go public and be available to the consumer March 1st.
March.
So right around there. We want to make sure we've got an adequate amount to ship out, so they'll go out to distribution, and they'll be in dealers and ready to sell March 1.
Right. And these have been available, right?
So we launched it on January 3rd, and they are now shipped. They will be in the store, probably by the time this video hits, people will have them in hands putting lead down range.
Awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on the, oh, one last thing.
There's always one last thing with you.
One more thing, my Columbo move. So this absolutely begs for a best millimeter version. Now, obviously, you don't have one right now. I'm not telling you that they're
just completely fanboy out. Like, at what point?
I'm not telling you that you need to tell me anything, because I'm sure that's not. I'm asking you, please, on my behalf, beg for the best millimeter version, because the fact that it's a steel frame really lends itself.
Oh, I agree, and 100%. And I will say this. So Canik is really, really excited to announce that in 2023, we will be opening and operating in our U.S. facility.
Oh, sweet.
With that being said, it gives us a lot more of a streamlined process to innovate and introduce things to the U.S. market that might normally have a much longer lead time as you go through the importation process. I'm being facetious,
of course, to fill in the blanks for you guys. 10 millimeter is a bit of a niche cartridge. I ask for that all the time. And now, legit, a steel frame pistol like this would
be actually pretty cool.
But the number of people who are actually willing to spend the money on it isn't necessarily anywhere close to what it'll.
But you know what's interesting is a 10 millimeter gun really doesn't take a whole bunch of re-engineering to operate on that gun.
For sure. I would love to see it. If you can make it happen, ask your bosses and whatnot, everybody that you run into, that there's this enormous market out there for it. I swear.
Just walking down the hall talking to the janitor.
Random engineer, janitor, all of that. Adam, thank you for putting up with my
Always
garbage.
A pleasure, my brother.
I am super excited about both of these. Thank you guys for watching. This wouldn't be possible without our sponsors, though, so please hit them up. I love you.